Hi everyone, welcome back to a new episode of Movie Man Beyond. Pick up day, and I'm going to tell you what I watched over the last couple of days. So without further ado, you know what time it is. Let's do it! So yeah, had a couple of parcels that I've been waiting on that I told you about in the last video, and they all eventually showed up today. So I'm going to take you through what I ordered, and then I'm going to talk you through what I watched over the weekend. So yes, first off for new deliveries is The Blob. The 1980s version. There's the front, there's the back. I'd been meaning to pick up this for a little while, and then I seen Popcorn Horror with it, so I thought, well, he's given us the nudge that I need, so, you know, why not? I have seen this before, but probably when I was really a little kid, so I'm looking forward to checking this one out. Next up from Indicator, we have Road Games. That's the front there, that's the back. Don't really know much about this movie. Apparently it's an Australian film, Jamie Lee Curtis in it, truck driver and a hitchhiker, sort of that kind of thing. Thriller, sort of more than horror, and look forward to checking it out, to be honest, see what it's all about. Next up from Indicator is Body Double. The front there, there's the back. Brian De Palma film. I actually came across the trailer in another Blu-ray and did catch the eye, so I thought, well, pick that up as well. Like I say, this and Road Games weren't expensive at all, so pleased with that. I did pick up the ambulance, or La Ambulancia, from there, sorry, and the back. Now I'll talk about this in a while because I did watch this. This turned up on Saturday, so we'll get back to that. And the last Blu-ray that turned up is The Hitcher. I've been after this for quite some time. There isn't a UK Blu-ray release of it. What comes in this? I think it's a steelbook. It's the uncut version. For some strange reason I thought it was a media book. Let's see if I can pop it up. Give me a sec, guys. There it is without the stuff cover. Feels. Oh, it does come with a little booklet. And it has the poster on the back. It's all in German. But yeah, it's just like I say, it's just one of those things where, you know, it's like a sort of an essay, just different things. And that's what I liked about the foreign releases. You can do the reversible cover to get rid of that hideous 18 and change it for a nice one. So yeah, that was in terms of pickups. This is what I've received. So give me a second. There you go. That looks better now. There we go. So moving on to what I watched, I'll go back to what I showed you before. La Ambulance there, or The Ambulance. I came across this through Instagram about a year or two ago. I seen a guy posting about it, and it did catch my eye. I thought, oh, is it a sort of a Christine knockoff? No, the ambulance isn't possessed. And then I thought, well, it must be about people getting kidnapped and killed in the ambulance. Technically not true. It's actually the guy is abducting people and using their organs to try and he's harvesting the organs sort of thing, but he's trying to. Is he actually trying to do a good job? I don't know if he's trying to cure diabetes, but it's going along those lines sort of thing. So yeah, James, James Earl Jones. I was going to say James Ward-Prowse. He's a football. Eric Roberts, and Stan Lee. It's very funny. I was took back by the Eric Roberts actually works for Marvel Comics, and Stan Lee's in it for like 5 minutes, like different like little spots he appears in. James Earl Jones is in it for about 5 minutes, not 5, 15, and it was okay. I just thought it'd been a lot more horrific. There's some decent traces in it, to be honest, and Eric Roberts running around like a blue horse fly is, fun, but that's okay. But it's is what it is. Checked out Cliffhanger on 4K. I don't really go into this movie, but it was really, really spectacular. The transfer, the detail on it, especially in the mountains, was absolutely tremendous. Me and my girlfriend were going backwards and forwards about like the detail in this, and you can tell it's a brand new transfer. And it had been a while since I'd seen Cliffhanger, to be honest. And John Lithgow is still hilarious at his one-liners and his British accent, but it's definitely, you can see the upgrade in this for 4K and for £10. It was a hell of a steal. I watched this yesterday, Screamers, with Peter Weller, sci-fi movie from '95, which shows. To be honest, when I was watching it, I thought it looked like a straight-to-DVD movie or straight-to-VHS, but it wasn't. Apparently got a movie release. I think the budget went into the effects of that era. They look pretty bad now, but nothing as bad as Spawn. Less said about that, the better. I thought it was decent, for what it was. It does lack the grandiose feel of a big Hollywood movie. It's a lot more, I don't want to pay it like disrespect, but it was kind of like an old Doctor Who in terms of like the budget. They were meant to be on a planet, and it just looked like they were in the middle of like a digging site in Arizona or something like that, and they just put like bits of metal down to look like it had been war torn, and it wasn't even meant to be on Earth. I know it does have a sequel, apparently it's terrible, and this isn't really got a good reception, but I liked it for what it was. Peter Weller, I like Peter Weller. One of the guys he was probably the dodgy actor. He was French-ish, and every time he spoke, it just kind of took you out of the movie. But no, it was a bit decent. Couple of things you did see coming, but no, thought it was alright. Like I say, it's not terrible by any means. And the last movie I watched was April Fool's Day, and I gotta say, this did fool me. If you haven't seen April Fool's Day, I'm gonna spoil it for you. No one gets killed in this movie, and me and the missus were blown away by the end, because we're quick to work stuff out and go, alright, this happened, but I actually didn't believe that this whole film was a fucking setup, and I was mad the fact that it got me, but also the fact that it got me, which made me love it even more. And if you ever like shown someone this the first time, and then the scene at the end where they both walk in and everyone's okay, I was like, I couldn't believe it. I thought, is this some sort of dream? And then at the end they do it again, and our friend pretends to cut her throat and it's all fake. I was like, you bastards. But no, really enjoyed this. Didn't see that coming at all, even though it's called April Fool's Day, because they get off on pranks and stuff like that. But wow, really, it's like I say, it's not the greatest film ever. It's not. Don't get us wrong. Not budget. There's no massive actors in it, but for what it does, though, absolutely tremendous. Like I said, I'd check it out. Well, if you've already checked it out, but don't check it out if you know the ending. So, and on to that, it's over there. But I did tell you I picked up The Quarry, and I finished my first playthrough. And to tell you what, acting wise, it was tremendous. It felt like an actual movie, and the decision making. Me and my girlfriend were doing them both together, and it felt great. Like say, the storyline was tremendous, acting was spot on, and I'm looking forward to playing through it again and making different decisions. Excuse me, I was disappointed that I killed I think I killed like 4 out of the 6 teenagers, or kept three teenagers alive, and I killed the rest, and I didn't mean to, so I was a bit, oh shit, and you can't go back. I tried quitting and then loading the game up, and it's already past that point. So yes, I do look forward to another playthrough. I'd highly recommend it, even if you're not in the games. It's sort of an interactive movie. You know, you find out about the story and you pick up clues, and it's quite interesting. I don't want to spoil it, but it is interesting. So yeah, that is it for this one, guys. What's coming up? Well, Elvis is out on Friday, and I did say Amityville box set's out next week. I'm talking out my ass. It's like 3 weeks away. So yeah, Elvis big release on Friday, and then I think 2 weeks is Thor for Love and Thunder. I'm not really looking really forward to that, to be honest. I think Thor's becoming a bit of a joke character, which I didn't mind a little bit, but he's meant to be this demigod, badass god of lightning and thunder, and he's just, I don't know, he's always like a comedy character. I love Chris Hemsworth, don't get us wrong, but the way they're going with these movies, it's going one way than the other. So yes, like I say, thank you very much for watching. There'll be more stuff coming. If you like what you see, like, comment, subscribe, and for everyone that's recently watched or subscribed, thank you for the nice comments, and thank you for the subscriptions, and hope you all had a good day, whatever you may be doing, and I'll see you on the next one. Thank you very much, guys. See you later. Bye.